6. This is the evangelical answer.
Who stole fire from the gods? Ozzy.
Prometheus.
All right.
Welcome to Reach for the Top, the game in which some of the area's best students have an opportunity to demonstrate their knowledge. 24 teams originally entered into our preliminary elimination, and 8 teams have made it to the provincial finals. Now, let's meet today's contestants. From the Etobicoke Regionals, Martingrove Collegiate Institute, Etobicoke, with Simon Pindor, Ozzy Palmieri, Sunil Vakil, and Brooke Clark, and their coach, Mrs. Patricia Beecham. And from the CHCH Hamilton Regionals, Ancaster High Vocational School, with Andrew McGlinchey, Darren Caffey, Jamie Pridmore, and Graham Rogers, their coach, Linda Helson. And now, here's your quizmaster, Mark Wade.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to today's game panel. You guys all to go. Okay, a couple of very important people flanking me here. Kathy Gay, keeping track of the score. Kathy. And the national editor for Reach for the Top and School Reach Education Program, Paul Russell.
Thank you, Mark.
Tell us, we have a pretty evenly matched teams here today, haven't we?
Well, they're both very prominent ones, actually. Etobicoke is represented, as you said, by Martingrove Collegiate, and Martingrove is the only school in Ontario to have played all the last 5 provincial finals. And Hamilton is represented by Ancaster High School, and Ancaster had to beat 31 schools to win that championship. One of the schools they beat was Etobicoke, Martingrove.
Yeah.
So they're tightly matched.
It's going to be a good game. We'll watch a couple of important announcements and get right into that good game.
Jim's TV is changing with the times. He's decided to make a chain inventory, so he's having a huge
Cable C. Martingrove, 20. Ancaster, 10. On we go to people panel. Good luck. 20th century people, to be more specific. Who succeeded Indira Gandhi as Prime Minister? Graham?
Somebody else.
That's the truth. 1984. Be more specific, Martingrove. Who succeeded Indira Gandhi? Sunil.
Rajiv Gandhi?
As Secretary General of the United Nations, what Burmese diplomat? Simon.
U Thant?
That's correct.
Yes.
Mediating role in the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Who became first secretary of the Czechoslovakia Communist Party in 1968 and instituted a liberal policy which promised a gradual... Sunil.
Dubek?
Alexander Dubček. Religious art. Watch the monitors and answer questions pertaining to the next piece. Let's have a look at this. Who painted this dream-like interpretation, Simon?
Dali?
Of the crucifixion. Ancaster? Andrew?
Pablo Picasso.
Marc Chagall, Crucifixion in Yellow. Chagall spent his formative early years in Russia, but what city became, Brooke?
Paris?
His base as an established painter.
Good job.
Drama. What Tennessee Williams hero always depended on the kindness of strangers? Brooke.
Blanche Dubois.
That's right. What Shakespearean play begins with the line, "If mute be the fruit of love," Brooke?
Twelfth Night.
Yes.
If I am a Savoyard, with whose musical productions would I be associated? Andrew?
Sorry.
No.
Savoyard. Martingrove. Brooke?
Gilbert and Sullivan.
That's the truth.
Looks good.
Great. This will be a scramble for 10 points. Whichever gets this one goes on to answer the questions to follow. Which Canadian province is bordered by Quebec, Nova Scotia? Simon.
New Brunswick.
All right. These are yours, Martingrove. They deal with New Brunswick. Which group of people was expelled from New Brunswick during the 7-Year War of 1756 through Simon?
Acadians.
New Brunswick's Campobello Island was a favorite resort of which U.S. president? Simon.
FDR. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
The St. John River empties into which bay?
Bay of Fundy.
Simon.
Yeah.
18th century. Which of France's greatest architectural marvels? Andrew.
The Louvre.
The Louvre is correct. Here's a great 18th century German composer who wrote The Creation in what is called classical style. Name the composer. Andrew.
Handel.
No.
Martingrove. Simon.
Offenbach.
Haydn. Here's a Scotsman of the mid-18th century who wrote The Wealth of Nations. And Aaron.
Robbie Burns.
In doing so, this man created the discipline of the study of political economy. Martingrove. Who wrote it? Sunil.
Adam Smith.
Here's an 18th century American who built what has become an important historical home called Monticello.
Thomas Jefferson.
Music in the movies. We'd like you to listen to the following selections and identify the well-known movie represented by each theme. Let's hear the first one.
Cream-colored ponies and Christmas
Ozzy.
Sound of Music.
bells and sleigh bells
Okay.
and schnitzel with noodles.
That's enough, Julie. Thank you. On to the second one. Ozzy.
Star Wars.
Nope. Andrew.
Indiana Jones.
John Muir.
Or the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No, we have to take the first one.
Okay, Raiders of the Lost Ark is
title,
what
though.
we're looking for. Let's try number 3.
Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there.
Simon.
Mary Poppins.
Barbara Streisand arranges marriages in Old New York. Name of the Broadway play, musical, Ancaster, James.
My Fair Lady.
Hello, Dolly is what we're looking for. And number 4.
Is that Star Wars?
No. Science fiction classic, oh, Ancaster. Aaron.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Canadian forts. What large Canadian Halifax fortress constructed by Graham?
The Citadel.
What British fort on the upper Niagara River above the falls, Graham,
Fort Church.
was attacked and captured during the War of 1812 and finally blown up by retreating American troops? Martingrove. Sunil.
Fort Henry.
Fort Erie. What name did a loyal James Douglas give to the new Hudson Bay headquarters in Vancouver Island in 1843? Graham.
Fort Victoria.
You got it. Okay. Pop music of the 60s. Who was considered the queen of the Newport Folk Festival in the 1960s? Simon.
Janis Joplin.
No. Ancaster. Graham.
Joan Baez.
This late 60s rock group was formed from the Toronto band Sparrow. One of their first albums was titled Born to Be Wild. Ozzy.
Steppenwolf.
That's it. According to Arlo Guthrie, what can I get? Graham.
Good time.
What can I get at Alice's restaurant? Ozzy.
Anything you want.
Except Alice. Okay.
That's right.
According to the 1965 album, which highway was revisited by Ozzy?
66.
No. Bob Dylan revisited a highway in his mid-60s album. Jamie.
Highway to Nowhere.
Highway 61. Word scramble. Let's try this one. If I scramble the letters in the word mate, I get a second word meaning Simon.
Tame.
I get a second word meaning the essence or principal part of something. Andrew. Meat. That's right. Mate. Meat. Here's another one. If I scramble letters in the word master, I get a second word meaning to move in large numbers. Andrew. Master.
Steamer.
What's the word we're looking for? Okay, time up. Let's try Martingrove. What's the word we're looking for here? To move in large numbers. Simon.
Trams.
Stream. Master, stream. If I scramble the letters in the word slime, I get a second word meaning to expand. Simon.
Oh, miles. No.
Get a second word meaning to express favor or approval. Andrew.
Smile.
Yes. Slime, smile. Widows who became first ladies of the United States. In 1757, she reportedly became the richest widow in Virginia. Amy.
Martha Washington.
That's right, Miss George Washington. An attractive widow with a young son. In 1794, she married the man who would serve as Thomas Jefferson's Secretary of State before he himself became president. Simon.
Hamilton.
Nope. Ancaster. Jamie.
Dolly Madison.
That's right, Miss James Madison. Erroneously believing herself divorced, she married the man who was a national war hero, Simon.
Jackson. Mrs. Jackson.
Yes.
Rachel Jackson is what we're looking for. Mrs. Andrew Jackson. Tires. The pneumatic tire was invented in, Simon,
Lop.
in 1845 by Robert Thomson, a Scottish engineer. At that time, most vehicles had wooden wheels and tires made of what, Ancaster? Andrew?
Wood.
Steel. The tire itself was made of steel. In the early 1900s, two-part tires were developed. They consisted of a casing and a flexible rubber tube that fit inside the casing and held the air. Andrew?
The inner tube.
Yes. What kind of tire is built with the cord fabric running?
Steel belted.
Running straight across the tire from one rim to the other. Martingrove. Simon? No.
Radial tire?
That's right, radial tire. What Canadian television network was formed in 1961? Andrew?
CBC.
Martingrove. Simon?
CTV.
In basic Dungeons and Dragons, which two character classes have infravision? True.
Elves and dwarves.
What type of animal is an abalone? Type of animal, Audie?
Isn't it like a shellfish, I think?
No.
No. More specifically than that, Andrew?
Crustacean.
A mollusk. What political party is in power in Ontario? Darren?
The NDP.
In computer terminology, what does AI? Andrew?
Artificial intelligence.
We have an assigned question coming up after a couple of important announcements as Reach for the Top.
Credit card customers call 1-800.
Okay. Just before we meet a very important guest here, Paul, the score of that way part.
Halfway point, we are at Hamilton with 140 points, and Etobicoke is winning with 210.
So far. Okay, let's see. Just before we get to the assigned question, I'd like you to meet Anne Thorley from Saunders Secondary School in London. Anne has joined this group from her hometown for this very busy weekend. Anne, it's yours.
Everyone here at the provincial finals for Reach for the Top would like to thank the University of Western Ontario for hosting this tournament. We would also like to thank Pat and Sandy Stewart and Paul Russell for running it. We've all had a wonderful time and have met many other students from across the province. We would also like to thank Rob Jeffrey for being the first pokeroo.
Gee. There's deep hidden significance to that. We're not sure what that's all about. Okay, on to the assigned question, wherein members from each team are pitted against one another, so they can come in with an answer first on a specific topic. See, we're going to try here. Nothing difficult in the first round. Simon and Andrew, what is the name of the organ of the human body which people... Andrew?
The ear.
By which people see.
The eye.
Hey, what is the name of the colored part of the eye? Simon?
Iris.
Okay, Ozzy and Darren, what is the name of the transparent part of the outer coat of the eyeball? Ozzy?
Cornea?
What's the name of the membrane that is located at the back? Ozzy?
Oh, pupil, sorry.
At the back of the eyeball that receives images and passes them on to the optic nerve. Darren?
Retina.
That's right. Sunil, Jamie, what is the name only place where light can enter the eye? Jamie?
Pupil.
What is the name of the watery liquid that fills the space in the eye? Sunil?
Lacriminal fluid?
That fills the space in the eye between the cornea and the lens. Jamie?
Pleural fluid.
The aqueous humor. Brooke? Graham? What would I call the spot where the optic nerve leaves the eye? Brooke?
Oh, the blind spot?
Okay, what kind of muscle fastens the lens in place? Brooke?
Crimal muscle?
No.
Graham? Fastens the lens in place?
The eye muscle.
No. Not quite. The ciliary muscle. Architectural details. What would I call a window which projects out from a sloping... Sunil?
French window?
From a sloping roof. Projects out from a sloping roof. Ancaster, Graham?
A dormer window.
You got it. Name the decorative exterior trim of molding or boards. Brooke?
Gingerbread?
Molding or boards placed at the junction of roof and walls. Andrew?
The wainscoting.
No. It's called cornice. Name the supporting horizontal structural element. Simon?
A buttress.
Over a door or a window. Ancaster. Graham?
Arch.
It's a lintel. Not a lentil, but a lintel. Current events. What town refused to officially greet the Queen?
Sault Ste. Marie.
On her summer 1990 visit to Canada. Martingrove. Sunil.
Hull?
Which premier's popularity was damaged by a patronage and kickback scandal in Jamie?
Canada.
That's right. Later appointed to the Senate. What BC native band near Stone, BC threatened to blockade logging trucks to reinforce their land claim demands?
Save our forest.
Martingrove.
Haida?
No.
The Chilcotin tribe. What Ontario town's water supply was contaminated by the Union Chemical Company? Darren.
Hagersville.
No.
Too late. Simon.
North Bay.
Elmira, Ontario, near Kitchener-Waterloo. Classical music. The third movement of Rossini's William Tell Overture. Simon.
Lone Ranger.
That's right. Associated with what Western national character? Beethoven wrote 9 symphonies. What's the popular name that refers to this? Ozzy?
Unfinished?
To the 6th. Ancaster. Darren.
Symphony for the Dead.
The Pastoral Symphony. Identify the German operatic composer of The Flying Dutchman. Sir Neil.
Wagner?
Yep. Here's a what am I question. First clue, correctly answered, worth 40 points. I was discovered by the German chemist Hoffman exactly 100 years before Canada's federation. 40 points. What am I? Graham.
Tungsten.
No.
Martingrove. What am I? 40 points. Sir Neil.
Nicolette Sudbury?
No. I am a colorless gas, have a stifling odor, and can irritate eyes and nose. Sir Neil.
Chlorine?
Ancaster, any idea? Darren?
Sulfur?
I am the simplest member of the aldehyde gases. Simon.
Oh, me. Formaldehyde.
That's what we're looking for. Formaldehyde, 1 point. Panel, keep an eye on the monitors and wait for a clue that will follow as we identify animal or bird depicted by native artists. Let's have a look at number 1. This stencil by Simon.
Seal.
By Sheeplock of Cape Dorset depicts what animal? Ancaster. Darren.
Walrus?
That's right. 3 walrus. Number 2. This stone cut is representation. Simon.
Owl.
Yes, there you go.
Young Arctic owl. For 10 points, identify the 3 European countries that together contain the region known as, Simon?
Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg.
As Macedonia. That's Ancaster. Andrew?
Greece, Poland, and Turkey.
Greece, Yugoslavia, and Bulgaria. Okay, we're going to scramble for 10 points here. Name the Mark Twain novel in which slave Jim is a major character. Brooke.
Huckleberry Finn.
Published in 1885. Okay, these are yours. They're dealing with Mark Twain. Huck Finn begins journeying down the river after he is... Graham.
Mississippi.
Actually, these are all Martingrove.
Is that a team question?
Yeah.
Also, begins journeying down which river after he escapes from his father?
Mississippi.
Name either of the 2 con artists who join Huck and Jim for part of their journey. Pardon me.
The Duke and the Dauphin.
Yeah, that's right. You got both of them. Eventually, Huck meets up with which character from an earlier Twain novel?
Tom Sawyer.
Mexico. What's the name of the mountain range that extends along, Simon?
Sierra Nevada.
No. The mountain range that extends along the western coast of Mexico. Ancaster. Graham.
Sierra Cordillera.
No. Sierra Occidentales or Sierra Madre. Which river separates Mexico? Darren?
The Rio Grande, sir.
Which southern peninsula? A limestone plateau. Simon?
Yucatan.
With no surface rivers. Okay. To what position at the Soviet legation in Ottawa was Guzenko appointed? Simon?
Cipher clerk.
What award for his book Fall of a Titan did Guzenko win in 1954? Andrew?
Governor General's Award.
What did Igor Guzenko do in 1940? Graham?
He defected.
What province did Guzenko live in after... Jamie?
Ontario.
Mink is the topic now. What family of animals does the mink belong? Sunil?
Weasel?
The female mink gives birth to her young in the spring. Trolla. There are anywhere from 4 to 10 in the litter. What is the proper term for small mint? Brooke?
Kits.
That's right. The mink has another relative which shares... Sunil?
Ermine?
No.
Shares a particularly unpleasant characteristic. What's the relative of the mink? Andrew?
Sable?
No. The skunk. Okay. How many transatlantic... No time for those. Let's go on to some snappers to close things off. Panel, what American state is known as the Big Sky State? Simon?
Montana.
Yeah.
What Ontario town had the dubious honor of hosting the first major nuclear reactor disaster? Simon?
Pickering.
Ancaster. First major nuclear Graham?
Darlington.
Chalk River. What root is found in the word economy and means? Andrew.
Eco means people.
No, we don't have that. Keep going.
Ecos, household. What sect of Russian Christians settled in Western Canada? Sunni.
Oh, sorry, Eastern Orthodox?
Jamie.
Ukrainian.
The Doukhobors. What party does German Chancellor Helmut Kohl? Simon.
Of the Christian Democratic?
Yes.
Who is the British Foreign Secretary? Simon.
Ooh, no.
Time. Ancaster. Douglas. Graham?
No.
Douglas Hurd. On what object do I place a dust jacket? Simon.
Coffee table?
Dust jacket. Ancaster. Wow, who's going to answer this one? Andrew.
A book.
Yeah. What is the title of the latest sequel of the Jaws novels? Ozzy.
Jaws 6.
No, nice try. Hamilton. Ancaster. Graham.
Jaws 4, The Return.
Jaws, The Revenge. Who first discovered that radioactive uranium? Simon.
Curie?
The radioactive uranium salts. And
Becquerel.
that's right. What is the capital of Rwanda? Ozzy.
Tekogiaba.
Rwanda. Ancaster. Graham.
Rwanda City.
Kigali. What American president was known as Old Hickory? Simon.
Jackson?
What was the name given to the German Secret Service of World... Simon.
The SS?
No.
Of World War II. German Secret Service. Andrew.
Gestapo.
The Abwehr. What is the name of the Jewel Dagger, Ontario's... Time's up. Okay. We'll take a short break. Reach for the top turns.
See something you like? Go ahead. It's
Okay, final score.
Hey, 2-0. Etobicoke won that game with 420 points, and Hamilton has 250.
Good game. Thank you, panel, for that. We'll have another one for you. Next week, third game of the provincial finals. You're on Reach for the Top.
Reach for the Top is designed as a showcase for exceptional Canadian people. We're proud to reward our outstanding contestants for their intelligence, wits, and powers of recall. Next week, the provincial quarterfinals continue with Saunders Secondary School, London, against South Huron District High School, Exeter. See you in week for Reach for the Top.